Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Oates and Joshua Carty will get it underway. Off we go from Houston. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
Going back and looking at last week's tape, just a little too up and down for my liking. It's hard to win consistently in the NFL with your quarterback having good plays, good weeks, bad weeks. You want to just level all of that out. Maybe you lose some of the highs, but you prevent some of the lows. And when he was good, he was really good. But when he was bad, those are the back-breaking plays that really are hard to overcome if you want to win consistently in this league. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. 15-yard pickup there. First down for Houston.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield. That's caught downfield by Waddle. A gain of 24 through the air. It's good for a Texans first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They run it over center with Harris. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. From the 29, here's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to Harris again. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Cameron Curl up from his safety spot to make the tackle. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. That one, taken in. Touchdown, Texans. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here's Darius Davis to return. He'll get across the 20, broken down 23-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Daniels. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. other side of midfield. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23. First and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Let's go now.
First down, Cincinnati.
A run up the middle with Achan. It'll get forward to about the 42. Jeffrey Fossa there to bring him down. Here's second and 6.
Second and 6. At the Texans.
They'll stay on the ground with Achan. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
But after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Texans are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
On second down, Baker taking off. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it is recovered by the Bengals.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Finding space inside the 40. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. A huge play there for the Bengals. It's a gain of 34. To throw is Daniels on first and 10. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he's in! Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That his second TD catch of the season. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point.
The kick is good.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. More from Houston coming up in a moment.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely, and the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass. And there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat you.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down. The man in motion is Watson. one. Oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. They run on the jet sweep, and this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go because with...
And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal.
A 48-yard attempt.
His kick is perfect. And the Texans will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. Cairo Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. Return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 5. Once again, it's Achane. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Now inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Bengals. It's his second touchdown of the year. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play right after the catch.
We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down. Throwing is Mayfield. This one caught left side, that's Strange. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Set to go now on first and 10.
Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Throwing is Baker. There's a short one. He's got Strange. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. To throw is Mayfield. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him,
over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Second and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. On first down, Daniels. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, halftime straight ahead. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Aiken. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll toss it here to Aiken. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And he will score. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Hardy now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals are out to a 21-10 lead.
21. Texans 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game, Aaron Jones. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. They run it once more with Jones. That's powerful running. Lowers the shoulder and picks up 4.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Set. 180.
To throw is Mayfield. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get an even 20 on that one. First down for Houston.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On the give, it's Harris. Woo! And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Texans, first down.
Another run here with Harris. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Mayfield. Well, cover of the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. On the jump to first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. 6 yards. Cougar 19.
Now Daniels. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
On the handoff, this is Achane. Room to run inside the 40. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
Yards on the play.
Ready up.
Here's 1st and 10.
Bengals first down.
Step. Ready.
It's a gain of 25.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught downfield by McBride. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's Achane. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 8.
Throwing now, Daniel. He'll try to work the screen with Connor. A dive, and he's in. James Conner. Touchdown, Bengals. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bengals will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Texans 10. Joshua Carty to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. D'Amico Ryan's there, the Texans' former linebacker, their current head coach. His guy's going to take over here once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up of 8 out to the 33-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll try the right side now with Harris. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Texans first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a handoff. Jones. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Mayfield to throw. Now a screen set up for Harris. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Brought down back at the
3rd and 10.
45-yard line.
20. Watch out.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he couldn't get free along the sideline. He's out of bounds, no gain, and it sets up 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. And for a third time today he's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Ready?
They'll run right here. It's Achane. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
Here's a give to Achane. And this takes it into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another
Ready?
Bengals first down.
A run, and it's Achane. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
Made at the 12-yard line.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Buffalo 18.
On second down, it's Daniel. High-headed defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
They'll throw with Daniel. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Collier now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Texans offense about ready to take over once more. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-point.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That is caught aside by Waddle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
15 yards.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
First down.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6.
At the Bengals 24-yard line.
180.
Here's Mayfield. That caught by Davis. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
15 yards. That's another Texans first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Harris.
Najee Harris.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter.
And goal.
Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal.
180.
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. He'll tuck it in, and he's in. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Texans are able to cut into the deficit.
Texans.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. Look at him go! And he's going to take this one in for the score. The onside kick backfires spectacularly. as it's returned for a touchdown. Carney now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bengals are able to extend the lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Collier now on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Harrison. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. He'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
He'll give it to Harris again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Now, Mayfield. He'll find his tight end. It springs. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
6 yards.
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield sending it deep for Waddle. And the Bengals are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
On the ground to start the drive, it's 8 attempts. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards. And the Bengals 1st down. A gain of 12.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And they're going to mark him down right past the 30-yard line.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
So, this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL.